Hello and welcome to the Shooting Star Podcast, Episode 1, with your hosts, thaMACattak, ABomb, and Shelle, where we break down everything in WWE that you're thinking about now. Let's go. First topic, what are we talking about? Royal Rumble? It's like the biggest thing we're in right now, right?
Yeah, biggest event coming up, start the new year, Royal Rumble. So let's talk about who we think are the favorites.
All right, somebody's got to win this thing. Mm-hmm. So, who's your pick? Shelle, who's your pick?
Baron Corbin, all the way. Moved him up real quick,
Ooh.
pushing him. All of a sudden, he's winning the whole thing this year.
Woohoo! He did win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, so... Mm-hmm. Yeah, I sound like a fucking ad for him. No.
You know what?
my pick.
I do like Baron Corbin though. He's not my pick, but I do like Baron Corbin though, because like when I saw him in NXT, I made a very bold statement, and I still stick by this statement. Baron Corbin is the next Undertaker. Don't hate me. I said it, and when it happens, don't you come to me and talk shit. No. I'm calling it now. Bam.
It's true.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you there. He's not going to be the next Undertaker. That's definitely not going to happen.
I was expecting that.
Now, clearly, SmackDown, not yesterday, but last week, they attempted to put Baron Corbin over. They had this great triple threat match between AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Great, great match, phenomenal match.
Phenomenal.
Yes, well, the phenomenal one won, as we all know, which he should.
Yes.
But Baron Corbin, he comes out the promo yesterday, and he just sounds to me like a dumb version of Razor Ramon, which is, he's already dumb.
Razor Ramon is a dumb version of Razor Ramon. So, I didn't say he could promo. I said he could win the Rumble. You don't have to have mic skills. How many of those have come through?
True.
To win
Our current U.S. champion
matches.
is just horrible on the microphone.
Yeah,
but
with plenty of chances to be good. On
You know what, though? He's the guy, though. So
come on.
All right.
Yeah,
he's the next Cena.
Did you just come from the Razor from the Jeez? Did you just come from the Roman Reigns fan club meeting? Did you guys have jackets?
I might have a Roman Empire shirt. Well,
for God's
this
sake.
guy. This is the same guy who booed Roman Reigns at the last event in Philly. Did you not?
No, I did.
All right, well, smart guy, who's your pick?
Yeah, who's your pick for Rumble?
My pick, the clear favorite. They're really hyping him up, and he could be the next Undertaker. And Vince McMahon loves his big guys, Braun Strowman.
As a solid choice. I mean, like you said, Vince loves the big guys, and they're obviously giving Strowman a lot of airtime now.
Clearly, look what happened to Neville.
You mean Zayn?
No, Neville. Look what happened to Neville.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Vince loves his big guys. They banished Neville to the cruiserweights.
They didn't banish him.
Oh,
here we go.
God. We're not,
Here we go.
This isn't going to be 30 minutes of Adam hates the cruiserweight division.
We're going to save that for another episode. But dude, come on, dude. He did not get banished to the cruise. He's obviously going to be one of the next cruiserweight champions.
Well, wait, you just told me Baron Corbin has no mic skills because Braun Strowman's are so much better.
No, they're not. But
no, they're not. No.
He's the one getting the biggest push right now. It's obvious. He came out and had a stare down contest with Reigns and the old man River Goldberg.
Oh
man, River.
But then they both speared the crap out of him.
Yeah, well,
that's what happens.
Yes.
Big guys, they get up, they get in the face, they fall. Because you got Super Reigns and Super Goldberg. They're just going to take down anything.
Well, little people like Neville, they're not even going to be there. So he's not even going to be in the Rumble, probably.
Dude.
Neville, this heel turn, great. Great idea.
Yes.
He's basically a Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z now, which is fantastic.
Yes.
So the look and all that, that's what he reminds me of.
Okay.
And he's a badass now. However, he's great in the ring, phenomenal in the ring. He finally is starting to get a little edge to him, mic skills, but obviously, once again, Vince McMahon doesn't like his little guys.
All right.
He's a lot better in the ring than Daniel Bryan ever was.
I would. That's a debate. We can debate this because Daniel Bryan was goddamn amazing in the ring.
He was.
Are you kidding me?
But Neville's even better.
Neville flies more. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan didn't fly as much, which, I mean, that's kind of how he got injured in the first place.
Well, Neville, he can now go on 205 Live, whatever the hell it's called, and he can go bust knuckles with Black Swan. So,
it's Rich Swan, goddammit.
Whatever the hell his name is, I lost all respect for him when he said, "Who's ready to bust knuckles?"
No, that was the greatest promo line of 2016. I said
maybe in
19.
It would have been great in like 1920. Like no, it was very. I changed the channel. I couldn't look at him. I couldn't do it.
Who wants to bust knuckles?
Bust knuckles.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a classic Rumble line.
You haven't walked up to a dude that was talking crap. Say some dude was talking crap about your wife. You're not gonna walk up to him and say, "Hey, you want to bust knuckles?"
No, I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm just
bust
no.
knuckles.
I'm not gonna.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
not gonna say bust knuckles. Who says bust knuckles? All right.
Rich
Besides
Swan
the
says
point.
Bust knuckles.
Besides the point. I wish they all stayed on 205 Live, not on Raw.
Okay.
But
Go away.
Raw is 3 hours, dude. You
Develop
need
more
something.
storylines with other people
It's
that aren't
stale.
aren't
Stale.
that aren't Rick Swan and T.J. McConnell.
Rich.
It's Rich Swan and T.J. Perkins. Who the hell is T.J. McConnell?
Who is? Oh, I totally got him mixed up with that bum on the Sixers. But whatever. So.
All right, wait. No, I'm here to redirect because I can't with you anymore. Your pick, my friend.
My pick.
Your Royal Rumble pick.
So my pick. So I was going back and forth between my picks. I'm going to say a close second for my pick was Shinsuke Nakamura. They're going to bring him up because they know how he has great matches. Because Shinsuke Nakamura, all his matches are amazing.
Yep.
But let's face it, he is the NXT champion right now. And I don't see a way that they're going to bring the NXT champion in and automatically give him the WrestleMania thing.
If they were smart, they would.
You knew. Now,
No. Well, here's the thing. AJ Styles, I feel like if he won, he would go against AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. And AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura is a 5-star quality match.
it's a
Champion
solid
versus
match.
champion.
And as a NXT champion versus WWE champion, main event at WrestleMania, blah blah blah, that writes itself. But let's be honest here, guys. They're not going to do that. That's not going to happen.
Definitely not. He's not coming up, and he may never come up. We don't know. Like,
well, we can talk about that later. But he was my close second pick. But my pick that's going to win Royal Rumble, in the same vein, is going to be Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's going to come out. It's going to be one of those things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh ha, ooh ha. And then he comes out and just starts wrecking shit. It's going to happen.
He's your kind of guy who almost beats Kane's record.
Yes,
who
exactly.
tosses most over the top rope.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
For sure.
I would not hate
I
that.
don't know that I could say he would win. I don't know. They don't fast track the right people. They don't shove the right people down your throat.
This is true.
So-
I mean, new
But
year,
he
new
could
WWE.
totally- He could.
Yeah,
Don't say
well,
that happens.
Yeah, right.
He could definitely toss 15 guys over. Let him come in at number 4
Okay.
and toss over 20 dudes.
now if Triple H was actually running the shots with that, making the
then,
decisions,
yeah.
I would say Samoa Joe might actually win. Because I wouldn't be surprised if there was a surprise factor like that. All the rumors circulating right now, there's going to be a surprise winner of the Royal Rumble with Braun Strowman being the heavy favorite.
I don't know.
Which could be smokescreen. But my fear in the end is still your winner and winning the Rumble for the 4th time? John Cena.
Well,
Wait, it's realistic picks. Okay,
Yeah,
now
all right,
pick
let's
two you
go
want to win.
realistic.
Your realistic pick,
Seth
Roman
Rollins.
Reigns for the 30th
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Because this is what could happen, though. And if they do this with Cena, I can't hate it. If Cena loses to AJ Styles 1, 2, 3 for the 4th time again, and then he just goes ballistic,
Heel Cena.
heel Cena. They've been teasing it for 3 years at this point.
I
No.
still don't think it's gonna happen.
Never.
But
You don't need him to be face anymore. You have
Never.
Styles can be your face.
All right.
Merchandise is already going crazy for Styles. Roman Reigns is your new Cena. Seth Rollins is over and he's not even really a good guy.
All right, wait. All right, can I change my slightly realistic pick?
Okay.
Because I'm gonna throw a theory out there at you. The winner is going to be Dean Ambrose.
I would hate that.
I'm not saying it's a good choice. I'm not saying it's the best, quote unquote, best for business choice. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying look at your past 3 WrestleMania main events. Seth Rollins walks out the champion. Roman Reigns walks out the champion. Logically, who's next in line?
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying this ever since Seth Rollins won his championship. They broke up the Shield and promised all 3 of those guys a WrestleMania moment, like year after year. Now, since he just won the Intercontinental Championship last night at SmackDown,
It's not gonna happen.
it's less likely. But I think because he is probably going to have a match at Rumble. But that doesn't mean that he's not going to be in the Royal Rumble. So, it's a possibility. It's a slightly more realistic possibility.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen.
Yeah.
But why give him the Intercontinental Championship then?
Because they're really trying to set up a feud, and they're continuing the feud with Miz and Daniel Bryan.
That's true. That they do
If
keep
they let
hinting
him
at
wrestle.
that. All right, so let's assume for a minute that they do let him wrestle. Which, I mean, let's be honest, probably not going to. But let's assume for a minute they are going to let him wrestle. They're building it up like it's going to be that's going to be a WrestleMania match. Because I mean, look at the Miz's moveset. The Miz, like he's doing the kicks, he's doing the yes, he's doing all this, and he especially after all the crap on talking crap on Talking Smack, which I guess would be.
Just say Talking Smack.
Yeah, he was talking smack. He was talking smack on the Talking Smack. And ever since then, like, they've just been setting it up and setting up and setting it up. But then again, it could be like the heel Cena thing where they tease at it for years and it just never happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, he is only the GM. I'm sure, WWE doesn't want him to get hurt again. From the 20th.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah, you can't blame him.
Can't say that's a problem.
Also, he has a kid on the way. He wants to be healthy, live a long, healthy life.
Yeah, and
I get it.
Him and Brie made a lot of money, and they live modestly.
Yeah, and she has. She has side businesses.
They're not Nikki and John.
Yeah, they're not hurting. And they also got Total Bellas. They're getting paid off that.
Yeah, which sucks though.
They're getting paid off Total Bellas and Total Divas.
Oh yeah.
They make 2 reality show paychecks.
Yeah.
Each of them. That's 4 reality show paychecks from 2 people.
Yeah, so they got they're good.
They're fine.
They're good.
They're fine.
And if anything, Nikki's dating John Cena. I'm sure John Cena would be able to help.
I think he's going to bail them out.
Yeah.
He's their bailout if there's really
Well,
an issue.
I read, like a month and a half ago that he was thinking about leaving soon anyway. So, I don't know. But hey, Shaq's fighting Big Show at WrestleMania.
Oh,
so
jeez.
anything can happen. Don't forget that.
I want to forget that.
Big Show didn't retire yet. He's still around.
Have you
somewhere.
seen him recently? He's in good shape.
Yeah, he still needs to retire though. He can't move.
I can't disagree.
All right, let's get back. Let's go back to the Royal Rumble. We'll
Okay.
get to that at a different point.
Okay.
But Big Show. Let's talk about wasted spots that are going to end up happening in the Royal Rumble, right?
Because we definitely know
You
Big Show's going to be in the Royal Rumble. You know he's in it.
Oh, the world's largest athlete.
Yeah,
He could be a problem.
You know Kane's going to be in it.
Yeah.
And remember when they ended Rumble in Philly with Kane and Big Show?
Nobody
was happy with that because everyone in the whole building knew Reigns was going to win.
Yeah, we were there, and I wanted to jump in the ring.
Yes.
I wanted to jump in the ring. They probably would have destroyed me, but I probably would have punched both of them in the face.
And you would have broke your hand. But it's
No, it would have been worth it though.
But
it would have been definitely worth it.
You ruined our Rumble moment.
Whole Rumble is ruined.
Speaking of that Rumble in Philly, can we talk about how Philly made the New Day?
We did make the New Day. Big E said, "Fuck you, Philly."
He did.
You saw it on your lips.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I tweeted it. I sent it. He said, "Fuck you, Philly." You're welcome, Big E. You can thank Philly.
Yeah, you're welcome, entire WWE universe, for loving the New Day, the longest reigning WWE World Tag Team Champions. Yes, you're welcome, Philadelphia. Once we want to cut of that, that'd be great.
Well, and in the same respect, Philly's also responsible for the amount of boos that Roman Reigns gets, because that Rumble was the first.
Yeah.
That was the most echoing, deafening resounding sense of boos I've ever heard in my life.
I agree.
It was worse than the Eagles game.
And what's
And there's a lot of boos
oh,
at the
jeez.
Eagles games.
What's bad about that is we were booing. We were there. We were booing.
Yep.
And we were booing so much, I forgot we were sitting under the WrestleMania sign. And you know, whoever wins it points at the sign, and the sign like does the pyro and explodes. Scared the bullshit out of me. Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you on that one. But
back
waste
to this
of
one.
spots.
Yes.
New Day.
Yes,
All
We
three
create
all
them.
three of them.
All three of
We
them.
turned them heel. They're great now. We love you. You shouldn't be in the Rumble.
Yeah.
And like
Three wasted
Xavier
spaces.
Woods,
Yeah.
he's not gonna win.
Yeah.
Big E, he has a 1% chance of winning.
Mm-hmm.
Kofi, no, he'll do some stupid acrobatic thing again. I mean, if he wasn't in New Day, you know my feeling on Kofi. I don't like him.
No, Adam, what is your
world
feeling on
knows your
Kofi
feeling
Kingston?
on
I don't know.
Put it
Something
out there.
about him I just don't like.
Is it
I don't
the
like.
chest?
I don't know. You mean the lack thereof of a chest? It's the weirdest looking chest I've ever seen. I don't know. It almost looks like someone ripped out tissue in his chest. I don't know. I just don't like the guy. I can't. He's great in New Day. I like him in New Day. When he was on his own, that Trouble in Paradise, whatever that was.
Trouble in Paradise is a great
That's
movie.
still a thing, too.
It's still a thing.
his move.
But it's not played out. Like, by the way, what happened to his Jamaican accent? Remember that? Remember
All
that
right,
disappeared?
well, I think
Yeah,
that's
that
when you started
drove
hating
me
him so
insane.
much.
I don't want to talk about Kofi, but he shouldn't be in the
Okay,
Rumble.
all right,
And I don't
all
want to see him jumping on a stupid guardrail or railings or whatever the hell he
That's
plans
the exact
on
reason
doing.
they put him in the Rumble.
Yeah.
What move is Kofi going to do that defies gravity and keeps him
You know
in
what?
the
I hope he gets
Rumble
eliminated
longer
in
than he should?
1 second. That's all I care.
He's
But
not a 1 sec.
That's absolutely
Really?
not going to happen.
Also, wasted spots. So you have the New Day.
Yep.
Who else? You know Big Show's going to be in it.
Yep.
You know Kane's going to be in it.
Yep.
Now, who else do you think's going to be wasted spots? Since New Day's in it, guess who else is going to be in it?
Probably Rhino and Slater.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Gallows
2
and
wasted
Anderson?
spots.
Gallows and
Another
Anderson,
2 wasted
yeah.
spots. I'm sick of seeing tag teams in the Rumble year
Sheamus
after
and
year.
Cesaro.
Sheamus and Cesaro.
But they're actually singles guys who've won championships.
But they're tag team champions right
Yeah.
now. Neither one of them is going to have a singles moment at WrestleMania being
No,
half
no.
of the tag
And
team
I just feel
champions.
bad for Cesaro right now because he's been pushed down so many time and time again. And he's one of the best wrestlers in the company. He just can't
I
talk.
agree.
He just can't talk as good as your lead guys, but neither can Roman Reigns, but he's just super jacked, so I don't know.
Vince likes big guys.
This
Yep.
is true. Vince
And,
like big
ladies love Roman, so there you go.
That's true.
Some ladies love Cesaro though too.
It depends on if you like hair or not. I think that's what.
Is that supposed to be a hair joke right now?
Listen,
It's turning into
Look,
you have something against bald men?
Roman Reigns has shoulder length female hair. Some women like that. Some women like a bald head.
Yeah.
Some people like them. Some ladies like them shined up real nice. And
yeah. Just turn sideways and
You know,
stuff. Shut up the
we're not
candy
going to
ass.
talk about. We're not getting into talking about my hair here, or lack thereof my hair. We're not talking about it. So
now you feel personal.
move on to other
Sorry, bro.
wasted
Sorry.
spots. But yes, Gallo and Anderson.
Yeah.
More bald men.
Oh.
More bald men. See,
Bald men.
Bald men for the win.
I'll be bald in like 3 years, so that'll be fine.
Yeah, well,
Be fine.
I've been there for 2. Let's go.
I want to see singles guys get the right push. Rusev.
Okay.
Wait, here's
Yes.
an underdog that should definitely win the Royal Rumble and won't.
But
Rusev.
I
They
agree.
don't use him right.
I definitely agree.
And they rarely let a heel win. And he's feuding with Enzo
tag team.
and Big Cat's
With a
attack
tag team.
and they're going to be in the Rumble too,
Probably.
which makes no sense.
Probably.
Yep.
They're not gonna win.
At least Big Cass is gonna be. I don't know
And
about
they
Enzo
randomly
yet.
push him as a singles guy sometimes, and I'm
it's-
like,
This makes me feel like this Rumble should be 40 people because there's going to be so much garbage.
Okay, so can we? All right, so we talked about wasted space. Let's talk about who we want to see in the Rumble. Not necessarily who's going to win the Rumble. Who do we want to see in the Rumble? I have 2 picks that I would like to see in the Rumble. But
Okay.
what about you guys?
Well, Rusev is my number 1.
Okay.
He
And
better
he-
be in it, and he better be in it till the end.
And-
I don't want to see him eliminated 30
And
seconds in.
Rusev should go face soon. And
Yeah.
be the biggest
I'd like him
Donald
as a
Trump
heel.
supporter
Oh man,
in the world. And it will be the greatest face turn in history. Just imagine Rusev walking out with a Donald Trump shirt and Lana wearing American flag outfit or something, saying, "Donald Trump, make America great again."
No, That was the worst Bulgarian accent.
Whatever.
Adam's
That
never
was
been to
great.
Bulgaria, obviously.
You know, you can look at these
Hasn't been
quads. All
Bulgaria.
right. Well, anyway,
He is obsessed with his quads.
he loves his
Yeah.
quads.
He loves
I know
his
it.
quads.
And you know, he's got some big quads.
Oh yeah,
He works on them quads.
He's big.
But you know, I think he's the best heel in the company right now.
he has.
Yeah,
the
he's a
potential
great
to be.
wrestler. He's a
He-
great wrestler. He's a great heel.
Yeah. Well, him and Rollins.
Rollins is a
Yeah.
face. Rollins is face.
kind of a heel, kind of a face. He's kind of that middleman.
But he converted.
I like seeing Jericho in the Rumble every year.
Yes.
I know he's not going to
Yes.
win, but he's really
You know,
entertaining.
hey, he could be a surprise win this year. They kind of hinted Owens Jericho feud. What do you
They
think?
did. I like what they're doing, where they keep hinting it, but then they end up like still being best friends in the end.
Yeah.
Like, I
That
think-
was great.
because I love the whole Owens Jericho best friend thing. It's hilarious.
That was great.
You know, it's a
that
shame.
was classic.
This is dumb to say because he's already Universal Champion, but it really disappoints me that he's already Universal Champion because Kevin Owens would totally win the Royal Rumble this year.
True. That's very true.
And
might have.
he would have been a fan favorite to win.
Yep.
agree.
And if Reigns
They
beats
didn't get it to
Owens at Rumble, I'm gonna be very upset.
You know it's gonna happen, right?
But if
I have to
Reigns
see
beats
Reigns in
Owens
Mania
before the Rumble
again.
match, maybe Owens enters
Yeah.
and they give it right back to him, and he
I-
gets a WrestleMania match.
I don't see that happen. If he wins, he would fight
Yeah.
Styles probably.
Yeah.
But which
They're
wouldn't be
not taking
bad.
him off
I wouldn't be
Raw.
mad.
He's one of the only people that they tune in for. We all tune in for right now.
True.
They'll never take him off Raw, not for the foreseeable future.
No.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I would love to see Rusev win, obviously.
Yeah.
And
I just don't think it's gonna happen. Like we all like Rusev, but we all know WWE. We've been watching WWE.
Tony, man, if he turns face, Donald Trump supporter.
That would
great.
be funny.
Who cares what media will say? Who cares politics? If he turns into the biggest face
Well,
turn, that'd be classic.
It's gonna be like, not to get way too political here, but it's gonna be interesting just because we all know Vince McMahon and Donald Trump are friends,
Yep.
and Linda McMahon is now in his cabinet.
Right.
Exactly.
So that
And
that-
Donald Trump has made appearances on
Yeah.
Raw before.
he's
Yep. He's been
He's
stunned.
been
Yeah.
stunned.
so is Linda McMahon.
Yes.
So two people of the incoming cabinet have been Stone Cold Stunnered.
All right. So Rusev
Nice-
for
nice
Rumble
fun fact.
2017.
Your picks, my friend.
My picks. All right. Well. All right. So, my first pick. He has a specific number. He is going to come in. You're going to hear 5, 4, 3, 2, 10. The crowd's going to go fucking wild. Ty Dillinger comes out. It's going to be nuts.
If he's
It's gonna
10,
be nuts.
that would be incredible.
Yes.
If he's not 10 this year, WWE fucked up.
Yes.
Yes.
He needs to be
Yes.
10.
It's the
He's
major
been in NXT
opportunity.
long enough. He
Yes.
needs to be 10.
Exactly.
He needs to be in Rumble. Bobby
Yeah.
Roode needs to be in Rumble.
That was my next pick.
Joe needs to
Yeah.
be in Rumble.
Yes.
The floor is yours.
Yeah.
The floor is back
And then,
to you.
so we got the Ty Dillinger thing 5, and then
Yep.
same logic. 5, 4, 3, 2. Glorious! Fucking crowd goes nuts.
Right.
If he's 30, that'd be great.
You
That would
get,
be
you
nuts.
get
That would
the
be
same
great.
nuts as the AJ Styles
Yes,
cheer last year.
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly, because you get those guys that people have heard rumors and rumblings about and have seen in other places.
Yup.
And their music just like as soon as it hits, like it creates an instant reaction in you, and that's what you
Holy
want.
shit.
Right.
Yes.
That's what you want in a Royal Rumble like debut. Like you want that 10, because like if you've been watching recently, you notice whenever the referee's doing a count out or whatever, the whole crowd goes 10 for all the numbers. 10. That's why, because everybody's waiting for Ty Dillinger.
Yep.
That's why he needs to be number 10 in the Rumble, and needs to count down. The lady softly says 10, and then his music hits, and it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be great.
I totally agree.
Yep.
Yes.
And then
The same thing with Bobby Roode. Mm-hmm. Soon as that glorious,
That would be a
hits,
solid end.
Yes.
That would be a good number 30.
yeah, then
Yes.
you can feud Dillinger, even if he doesn't win, you can feud him with like Miz or anyone on SmackDown, Ambrose for the title. You know, you can do a lot with him right now.
Yes.
Bobby Roode, he's a main eventer.
yes,
Yes.
Bobby Roode is amazing.
He could win.
I wouldn't be upset if Bobby Roode won.
Him and Joe, they could win.
Yeah.
They could fight Styles. That'll be a big marquee match.
I agree.
People
That we actually
who
wanna
actually
see.
follow
Yes.
wrestling
Yes.
know who they are.
That's-
Now, little kids, okay, they don't know who Bobby Roode is. They don't watch
But they didn't know who AJ Styles was.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. But and a year later, who's the champion? Everybody loves AJ Styles. They got the gloves, putting the hands up and whatever.
And he is a great heel right now.
Yes,
who would have thought?
His promo on SmackDown last night against John Cena, that was amazing.
Oh, what was it? It was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. It looked like John Cena did not want none.
Yeah,
apparently.
I thought Cena was gonna go thugonomics all of a sudden. How he started talking. I think he was caught off guard.
Right before Baron Corbin came in, I'm like, oh my god, it's thugonomics. He's back.
Man, I cannot wait for the Doctor of Thugonomics to return to teach
I don't want thugonomics. I want Cena to
Word
turn
life.
heel.
This is basic
No,
thugonomics.
Cena,
Come on.
Cena needs, when he turns heel, he hates the new era, so you can have him team up with, guys that like guys like Ziggler or whoever has-beens, but, or you can have...
has-beens.
We're just stay there, or...
It's all Ziggler. Has-been.
He's
talking about John Cena.
Well,
Has-been.
All right, well, no. Especially since Ziggler just turned heel as well. Ziggler's been called a has-been before. AJ Styles called John Cena a has-been on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So you could have a group of quote-unquote has-beens who just run roughshod and wreck shit.
Or
as heels.
They're
two
like
other
your
options.
next Nexus. Your
Yeah.
next Shield. Who
Or,
just like run
or
shit.
you have two other options. If you do New Era, you have Authors of Pain,
Yes, I do
and
like
you
that.
have Sanity.
Yeah, Sanity is going to be... All right, Sanity is either going to be really big or they're going to flop hard.
They'll be great if they have a guy like Cena.
They already have a guy like Eric Young.
But Cena's obviously much bigger than Eric Young.
I agree. Both physically and in popularity. I agree with you. But I feel like you still need to have Eric Young around.
Yeah.
I feel like especially if you're going to build him as their leader, probably have something like Sanity turns on Eric Young and then there's a match and then Cena comes out and then destroys Eric Young, turns heel at that moment. Some people may not like that just because it's not a big enough heel turn for John Cena. Because I feel it. Because look, when Hulk Hogan turned heel, he dropped the leg on Macho Man. I feel like you need somebody on the Macho Man level. For Cena to turn heel.
Eric Young's not on that level.
Not yet. He can be.
He could be.
He can
but
be. He just
are
needs
you
to be...
all willing to wait for him to get to that level for Cena to turn heel?
No,
because everybody's dying for it.
Because we've been talking about Cena turning heel for the past
for it.
15 years.
What about
almost.
Orton?
Orton is not face.
Or
Orton, because it has to be.
Orton's always your neutral guy. He's Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Well, he's with the
10
Wyatt
years ago.
family now. He's heel.
Yeah, he is heel now, but it's.
But we all know that's not gonna last.
Yeah, because he's on a feud with Luke Harper for whatever.
Which
reason.
is stupid.
No, I don't think so.
But that's how he goes.
I don't think
he
so.
doesn't do groups.
He needs to get back
Evolution
into the.
didn't last forever.
He's in a group right now. But
I don't know.
segueing to my pick.
Okay.
My pick, who I want. I think Strowman's going to win, obviously. I said
Right.
that earlier.
Yeah.
But who I would like to see finally get a push is Bray Wyatt.
Ooh,
And also, Bray Wyatt versus whoever Raw or SmackDown champion will be great. And this is what you can do at Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
You can have, Harper already got eliminated. Obviously, he'll be a wasted spot in the Rumble. We know that.
There's another wasted
And
space.
then Orton.
We should have a bell
You
for
can
this
have
space.
Wyatt and Orton and like Rollins, Ambrose at the end, or however you want to do it. And then the last two are Wyatt and Orton sacrifices himself for Bray. Or you can have Orton get knocked out, trying to knock out Rollins, and Bray's the last one standing. However you want to do it.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
If it was like a general battle royal, like say if it was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and it came down to them two, and then Orton did the sacrifice, I wouldn't hate that. The Royal Rumble has the WrestleMania main event stipulation to it.
Vince McMahon did win one time.
All right, my argument is null and void because that's actually a fact. That is a fact. Okay. But that was what, 99?
Yeah, he won, then he lost at the very next pay-per-view. Stone Cold got thrown through a cage by Big Show at that Valentine's Day pay-per-view.
Oh, the same Valentine's Day Massacre? That was amazing.
Yeah.
Do we have more of those?
That was one of my first pay-per-views that my parents let me order.
Pay-per-views.
Yeah. Because I wanted to see Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon in a steel cage match.
We just used to listen to the pay-per-views through static.
Oh, yes.
You could hear them, couldn't see them.
I only saw the
listening
Big
to radio.
Four.
My dad knew a guy on the block. He had a box.
Yeah.
Just get things.
I wish I lived on a block
Oh yeah.
to share.
But there's Rumble. Like you got Bray. I like Bray, and then my last pick. She took Rusev from me, so I would say my wild card pick, complete shocker winning, Sami Zayn.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
I love
that's
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I do
it's
too.
not gonna happen.
But that's not too out of the realm of possibility, especially since you just got murdered by Braun Strowman.
Exactly.
Like,
got
he might
murdered.
be
It was a great
If
match.
JR was still announcing,
Yeah.
oh my God, he killed him.
Oh my God, he killed him.
Somebody posted the picture of Sami Zayn with the Simpsons meme. It was like, stop! He's already dead!
It was a good match, though. I enjoyed it. It felt like an
enjoyed it
old
too.
school match in the crowd. They
But
went
those
all
are
over.
the spaces for guys in the Rumble that I want to see.
Yes.
I want to see, even though Ambrose really shouldn't win, I liked watching him wrestle. I want to see him. I want to see
Rollins.
I want to see Sami Zayn.
I wanna
Bray
see Roman
Wyatt,
Reigns.
Rusev.
Oh, jeez. Roman Reigns is going to be going...
I don't want to see Roman Reigns.
He needs to
I
be in the
don't wanna see
match.
him.
He needs to be in
He
the match.
already won one and nobody
All
was
right,
happy
he doesn't need to
No.
win, but he needs to be in the match. And he's another guy who needs to turn heel already.
Yes.
But
We've
he's
been
not going
That's another
to.
thing we've been talking about for, almost a year
As
now.
long as you've been talking about
Yes.
Cena being heel.
He still has the same. He still has the same character. Like he's still doing the Shield.
He
He's
does...
still wearing the bulletproof vest
He
and
needs
coming
to
out
drop
the Shield music.
The Shield guard, yeah. He
Yep.
needs to drop all of that. But I think I read or heard something somewhere where Royal Rumble is going to be where they change that. Like, that's going to be a change for him.
For him?
And then they'll ruin him too.
It can't get
All right,
any worse.
How does Roman's balls taste? Please tell me.
Salty.
Jesus.
I like watching him in the ring. I think he's entertaining. I don't want him to necessarily be shoved down my throat, and I don't mean that sexual, so I'll turn that sexual. So
You definitely set yourself up for that.
I did, but
Yeah, you calm down over there.
you know,
You shoved him down your own throat. At this
I am
point.
not balls deep. But anyway, you know, he's a good wrestler. I mean, he's no worse than John Cena in the ring.
You know how I feel about John Cena. John Cena is horrible in the ring.
You know what? But Cena is the guy that runs the place.
No.
Yes.
AJ Styles is the face that
I mean,
runs the place.
But behind the scenes, who really runs the place?
Triple H.
Triple H.
And Cena.
And the McMahon
McMahon.
family.
And the McMahon family.
And
Cena doesn't run anything. Cena runs his own
Yeah,
empire.
he has his own
He's
thing.
got
He
his
has
own thing.
his own acting and
Right.
guest hosting the Today Show, whatever the fuck he does over
well,
there.
Cena
Saturday
wasn't
Night Live.
Yeah,
Cena
too.
wasn't happy with his creative direction, so he took even more time off than he was supposed to.
Yeah, but and if everyone did that, they wouldn't have a roster.
And if
How much
Cena, if
creative
anyone
development
but
goes the
Cena
wrong
did
direction?
that, they'd be fired or suspended. But it's John Cena.
And his name is John Cena!
Yes. But anyway, back to, wasted spots. So, we picked our winners. What do you think of
They're gonna bring back someone old and decrepit.
Road Dogg.
DDP.
Yeah.
Kurt
Road
Angle.
Dogg.
Oh, Kurt Angle.
Kurt
We didn't
Angle.
talk about Kurt
Kurt
Angle.
Angle.
And he could create a new Spirit Squad
Oh, God.
or
Oh,
American
God.
Alpha.
Why do you always go there?
We need stables.
Always.
We need stables in WWE. We don't have
Yes,
that.
wait,
yes,
you know
but
what
why
we
do you
didn't
go
talk
Spirit
about?
Squad, though?
What do you mean? They were back on
Okay.
SmackDown, weren't they not?
They should not have been. That's my
Exactly. But he can have a new Spirit Squad. He can bring back Dolph
Wait,
Ziggler and types.
speaking of
God,
your
no.
your cruise and all that, is Finn Balor ready to come back for the Rumble?
No, he's
No.
not.
Okay.
Nor should he. I mean, I had shoulder surgery. You're really rushing him, but
But you look at
You could-
the superhuman John Cena who comes back from his shoulder surgery and blah blah blah.
Well, look
Though
at
we
him.
though we joke about that, I think he might actually be a mutant. I'm not 100% sure. He might actually be.
He regenerates.
Yeah, I think
he's
he
giant, and HGH is a hell of a thing. But
Whoa.
Throwing shade.
Finn.
that was ABomb.
I
don't
did
wanna
not
get-
say that. I'm sorry,
I-
but
you and I didn't say that.
Nope.
Finn Balor, if he can come back, even for like 5 minutes in a Rumble, he comes back 28, 29. That's the perfect situation because he doesn't have to be out there long. You don't risk injury. And then, he can just do promos for the next month. You don't have to have him wrestle. So,
I disagree.
Don't put him in at all.
I say don't put him in at all. I say leave him out until he is 100% ready to come back, because that's how a lot of these guys get injured again.
Yeah.
Like, and you say put him in there for 5 minutes, but do you know how long 5 minutes is in the ring? That's a long time.
Rollins came back pretty early.
That's Rollins.
And he's kind of same build as Finn Balor.
Yes, but I'm not saying that
Now's
that
the knee.
Rollins came back in enough time. I feel like
Right.
Rollins should have
Well,
took more time
he
off.
clearly couldn't move in the beginning. You could tell he wasn't doing his jumps and his
Yeah.
flips over the ring. You could
But
tell.
that's
He
the
was
thing.
scared.
If you're at 85%, you should not be wrestling.
Right.
No.
Exactly.
Because you're going to hurt
Especially
yourself more.
how often they wrestle a week.
Yeah, and especially.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Rumble, then he just does his promos. That's
No,
it.
I disagree. I think he should just stay out until probably WrestleMania, maybe
Or the Raw after Mania.
Raw after Mania.
When's Money in the Bank?
He would be a great Money in the
June, I
Bank
think.
guy. Or
He
we
could
actually were
wait till-
talking
I mean,
about
Money in the
an
Bank's
idea.
a really long time away,
Money in the
but
Bank.
he would be the perfect winner for Money in the Bank.
Well, let's put that in. Let's definitely put that.
Locked.
Our pick for Money in the Bank at this current moment.
Locked.
Finn Balor.
Yep, and he needs to join the club.
He needs to be the. Or,
He
this,
needs to lead the club.
All right, this is gonna be my talking point for probably episode 2, maybe 3. But I have a plan for the entire club: a Raw version of the club, SmackDown version of the club. I think that can be a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you may not agree with some of my choices, but I think it's gonna be. I think it can be something. I think it could be great.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let's make WWE great again.
Oh, yeah. I definitely think...
As long as we don't do anything else with Darren Young being great.
Well, that's what Rusev, Make America Great Again. That would have been a better storyline with Rusev.
I agree.
Trump supporter. Because when he goes face, the perfect
All right,
thing to
we
do
heard
is
you the first
he hates
time.
America, now he loves America. It's great.
All
But
right.
anyway,
Oh my
back
God.
to Rumble.
Yeah.
I mean, I would, like you spoke, you talked about it earlier. I would love to see Shinsuke Nakamura win.
I would, but I just don't think it's gonna
I
happen.
think it's a little
I think they're worried about him on the mic.
I don't think you should be going from NXT coming right up to the roster to a WrestleMania moment.
I agree.
I don't think you have enough substance yet.
Yep.
But we
I think
just
you need
talked
to
about
build a
Joe and
storyline.
Bobby Roode doing it.
Well, Samoa Joe for me,
He
I don't know. There's something about him.
I think Samoa Joe has been main event material.
And he-
Yeah,
he's
like,
got
that's why I
back
think he's
yeah.
waited too long almost in NXT.
And he has
Like,
mic
I don't think
skills.
he's come up far.
Yeah,
like,
and he has
enough.
mic
Yeah, and he has mic skills on, like,
And he-
you know,
right.
like Bailey or, you know.
Oh jeez. All right. So all right, wrapping up episode 1. Michelle, your choice, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Adam, your choice was
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman. My choice was Samoa Joe. So if any of those 3 win, you owe us a little bit of money, so we can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll
All right.
work out the logistics.
All right, everybody, thanks for listening to us. Thanks for listening to the Shooting Star Podcast, episode 1. Like I said, we got some substance for episode 2, so come back for the next time. Thank you very much.
And let's bust knuckles.
Oh, Jesus.
Please cut that out.